picnic you went
All right,
to.
I'm giving you a topic. Memory.
Memory?
Memory? Thanks for the memories. Memory is a phenomenon we don't know that much. You're right. Is this live or is this
All right, ready?
Jordan.
We're going to have 5 seconds and then we'll go.
What's
because-
my topic?
Memory.
Memory.
All right.
Look at those eyes.
Today we're here to discuss memory. Memory is a phenomenon about which we are, even at this point in time, incomplete in terms of our knowledge of its workings. But memory enables the mind to file away information for later withdrawal, much as you would file away information in a filing cabinet. And in fact, there are tools that people can use to improve their, why do you make me laugh? To improve their memory, such that they can enhance and significantly store away an incredible amount of information. In fact, I've heard of a man who memorized the entire New York phone book, and people would test him by opening up various pages at random and asking him the phone numbers of people, names who were listed there, and he would remember them. Why anyone would spend the time to memorize the New York phone book is beyond me, but he was able to do that, and in so doing, demonstrate the power of memory and the things that people can learn. I myself have been able to use my memory very effectively, particularly in going to school, because I'm lazy. And if I'm able to remember what I hear one time by paying attention to a professor's lecture as an example, it cuts down on the amount of study time required. And I am still able to regurgitate and graduate a philosophy of going to school. So memory is something that, like as I said, we don't know all of the ins and outs in terms of its operation, but it enables us to recall information down to minutiae of detail, oftentimes years later. I'm all cut.
And I like meeting new people. And I have a brother that's 3 years old. And that's all I have to say.
What do you have to say today?
I'm 3 years old and I'm Jason's brother. I'm 4 and this is great.
What about some original material?
No clue for. How about saying I celebrate Hanukkah? Something like that. I celebrate Hanukkah every year.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
5.
And after 5?
4. You want to be a daddy? Yes. You want to have an uncle? Yes. Are you going to scrape the table? Yes. Okay, Daddy.
You have 2 minutes. Ready? Isaiah.
I know very little about the prophet Isaiah, other than he lived in biblical times. I do remember, however, that the portion of the Torah that I had in August of 1983 for my bar mitzvah included a Haftorah from the book of Isaiah. I do not, however, remember the English translation of my Haftorah or what the message of the prophet is trying to put across in my particular portion. Perhaps a shortcoming on my part. I'm not responsible for that. Obviously, you can see the import I gave to that information at the time. At any rate, for me to talk 2 minutes about Isaiah would be a very difficult and challenging assignment because of my lack of information about him and his times in life. Time out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk to you about Fortran. As many of you who are not in the business world are probably asking right now, what is Fortran? Fortran is a business language. It's designed for use with computers. What's a computer? A computer is a machine that transforms information from one facet into another. Fortran was a language that was discovered by Dr. Vinnie Boom Botts in the late 30s, but because the technology that was required because of the vacuum tube, which did not carry have the speed that was required to process the information that was required to run a Fortran program, was therefore put on the shelf until late in the 50s, when the reincarnated Dr. Albert Einstein came forth with the microchip, which took the vacuum tube and then brought forth the ability to have Fortran be used. Now, you might want to know exactly what does Fortran do. Fortran has the ability to take computer words that you have no idea what they mean, translate them into computer words which you think you might know what they are, and then later bring them forth into a format that you have no idea what is happening whatsoever. But to the person who's involved in the Fortran communication survey and mechanism, there's absolutely no problem in understanding exactly what is going on. So this evening, that's our report on Fortran. Thank you. Here we are on Speak Your Mind. Sally Chaffetz is going to tell us tonight, in 2 minutes or less, about ectoplasm. Thank you, Sally Chaffetz.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight we are interviewing Jason Chaffetz, and he's going to give us a 2-minute speech about Mrs. Maston.
Mrs. Maston is my teacher at school.
Louder.
And she teaches me stuff. He has a math class, and we sometimes we make decorations. That's all.
What does she look like?
What does Mrs. Maston look like?
She sort of has reddish hair, short hair. She has a black chair, and nobody's allowed to sit on it. If they sit on it, they get a check.
That's all. You have another question?
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on Women Speak Their Mind, and Joanne Chaffetz is going to talk to us about inductance.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here to speak to you about this subject because it's very dear to my heart. Inductance. It's one of my very favorite topics. I know it has to do with electricity. It has to do with something that's going to be going on in the world that's going to affect everybody. It has to do with the kind of electricity that we're going to be using every day in our new product called transfusions. Transfusions is a product that my company is making, and
Move your feet.
I guess that's it.
Leave marbles down.
Wait till you see yourself.
Joanne Cancel.
That was excellent.
What's myself?
You're rolling.
What am I doing?
You're doing 2 minutes on Jason.
Well, Jason is Jason, you see. And I got a new remote control car that goes about a couple miles per hour, and has slow and fast and go in the grass. And Jordan said it's so stupid. and have to talk about tasty. I had just lost a tooth in Florida with my uncle, and my mom that's so funny, and my dad gives me full body slams, and that's all I have to say.
You're rolling.
I'm rolling. You're actually very, very capable of holding that camera. You hold it rather steady. Have you considered filming as a line of work for you?
That's what I did yesterday afternoon.
I would imagine it would be challenging and exciting work in that you'd constantly get to meet new people and you'd be able to record for posterity events, people, places, things, as well as being an eyewitness.
Jack.
That's all I have to say for today.
You know, your face is going to freeze like that. Look, it's stuck like that. Go look in the mirror.